Some crazy stuff happened this week.
Dude, some shit went down. Hello, guys. Welcome back. Happy Monday. I feel like I need to cough.
Today's going to be so fun.
Yeah, we're actually super excited about this episode.
Yeah, I am. I'm kind of nervous, but like in a good way.
Do you want to explain what we're doing?
Yeah, so I love thrifting and rummage sailing and like all that good stuff.
Like her business.
Yeah. So I was at the thrift store and I found these random best friend books, but they're like scholastic, like they make a heart. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're on YouTube, you can see us making a cute little heart right now.
Little quiz books.
How adorable.
I wish they had the year on them, but they do not. But
They
it's
don't?
like these little quiz books where you can like, so it says, you think you know your best friend pretty well, right? You do everything together. You share all your secrets and your dreams, but there may be more to your friend than you know. Take these fabulously fun quizzes with your BFF and watch your friendship grow stronger.
So it was first printed in January of 2004.
So they've been around for a hot minute. It's clearly for kids, but I only read the back part and I was like, that's fun.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Yeah. So
We just filled it out.
we completed it. The most exciting thing is at the end, it has like a grading scale. So we each answered the questions about each other. We're going to see if we're right. And then we're going to grade it and see if we're even good friends. If like basically we're meant to be friends at all.
Yeah, I'm also really nervous because I don't even know my answer to like some of these questions.
Yeah, I don't know the correct answer about myself. That's very true.
But basically we're going to go through it with you guys because we figured it'd be kind of like fun, cool. Oh my God, I'm going to sneeze now. We just thought it would be like a fun little thing to do together with you guys on the podcast. And, you know, if you're listening with your bestie, you can maybe take these quizzes with them too because it's fucking, this is so going to be so silly. Like,
so silly. Yeah, it's a time for us to get to know each other. Also, if you're listening, there's some really silly questions on here that I would love to know about everyone listening.
yes. So if you just like want to answer these questions because you think they're silly because this was clearly made for, okay, so like 2004, I was in the 4th grade and like some of the questions were like clearly aimed at like 4th graders. So like,
Not even just 4th graders in 2004.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So please
Silly.
please answer these questions if you find any of them funny, and let us know what your answers were for yourself in this current time or for you in 2004.
Yeah. In the beginning, it kind of starts out serious, like family questions, but then it gets like really abstract. So stick around.
Yeah, and also you're probably going to be hearing us like rustle pages, so I apologize, but I don't because we've already told you this is what we're doing.
Yeah. All right. So first question, what's my mom's name?
Where is that? That's not the first question.
Oh, did I skip a page?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm like, what are you talking
Oh, I totally did. Whoops. Okay. First question, what's my full name?
Mariah Susan Fischer.
Woohoo.
What's my full name?
Nicole Serene Tomlin.
How did you spell Serene?
Okay. It's so funny. I know I spelled it wrong, but I do know that it starts with a C,
Yes, that is correct.
which is like almost bonus points.
I'll take it because you knew.
Cerene.
No.
Okay. I knew I was wrong.
It's Cyrene.
Oh, it's even cooler.
Yeah, it's
CY.
pretty neat. I tried for a really long time to get people to call me by my middle name and they were not having it.
Yeah. Because like serene is like serenity, which typically starts with an S. So I feel like I did good knowing it starts with a C.
Oh yeah,
So.
I feel like you did great.
Okay. How old am I?
30.
Yeah, you're 29.
Yes.
Okay.
We're
You're
winning.
Doing so good. Where were you born?
Rapid City, South Dakota. I
Woo!
questioned the shit out of that for some reason. I literally was like, oh my God, was she born here? And I was like, yeah, she had to have been born here the way we talk about growing up here.
Yeah.
I don't know why I just had this moment where I was like, maybe she was like born somewhere super fucking random. Here we are.
Nope. Okay. Do you know what street I live on?
I know what street your mom lives on.
Okay. What is it?
I'm not going to say it on this podcast.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I know what street you live on, but simply because you had something else in your life with a similar name.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Good. I mean, yeah, you drive here a lot too.
So, yeah, so that was kind of cheating that I knew exactly. And I also, yeah.
Okay.
What color are my eyes?
I put brown.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, what color are my eyes?
Are yours green?
You know, someday I call them green. Some days I call them gray. But
Okay.
I think I lean more towards green.
Okay, yes. Got that right.
Okay.
How tall are you?
Like 5'9", 5'10".
Oh, man, I put 5'7".
No, I think you're like 5'6".
Yeah, I am. I didn't realize you were that much taller than me.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Apparently we don't spend a lot of time standing next to each other. Wait, you skipped one?
You asshole, I see your answer. All right, get to it. Make the joke.
My best friend is in the first grade.
Hardy har har. First grade of the master class of the world.
Okay, in all fairness, I was like, oh, I'm going to put this as like a funny joke. And then I'm like, okay, but she is like my best friend. So she's like my first best friend.
Oh.
So I was like also trying to be like sweet.
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was trying to like being an asshole, but
it's clearly made for elementary school children. So we've kind of just glazed over some of but the question was, what grade is your friend in? Your best friend in?
I put first grade.
I skipped it. Okay. What's your best friend's mom's name?
I don't know why. I put Shelly.
Yeah, that's my mom's name.
Okay. For some reason, I was like, is it Shirley? And I like and then I was like, it's absolutely not Shirley.
Yeah, it's Shelly.
I don't know why I had this moment.
Okay, your mom's name is Patty, but she goes by Max.
100%.
What's your best friend's father's name? Okay, we both don't associate with our fathers, really.
Yeah, I put non-existent.
Oh, that's so good. Okay, wait, but we do both kind of have stepdads.
Yeah. I don't remember yours.
I
For the life of... I've been trying to... That was the first question I read in this book when she gave it to me. And I've been trying for weeks since she gave it to me to remember her stepdad's name. And I can't.
It's my nephew's middle name.
I guess I don't know your nephew's middle name either.
Oh, James.
Fucking A, I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew that. God damn it.
Well, cheating, I come over to your house a lot more than you come to mine. Purely because this is where our podcast stuff is. Not purely, but mostly because this is where we record.
Yeah.
And I literally just talked to him 2 seconds ago. So, Russ.
Yeah.
Point for me. Siblings' names.
Yes. My best friend's brothers and sisters are named. I put Leslie.
Yeah. So, that's so funny. So Leslie is like a mentor through a program that calls the relationship a sister. So she is like a sister. So yes, good job. And then I have half siblings.
Yeah.
3 that I don't really ever talk about. One half sister named Kelsey.
Yeah.
But
I knew you had others, but I like couldn't remember.
That's okay. It's like in a strange relationship because I didn't know she existed until I was 18.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
Yeah, those are hard. I'm
still going to consider it right. You have a sister named Ashley.
Sure do.
And a brother named William that goes by Marty.
Sure do. I also have half siblings, but I literally have never met them ever in my life.
Yeah, so that's okay. We really are so alike in like a lot of like really weird niche things.
Yeah, in those trauma ways.
Good job on your trauma. Okay.
Killing it on the trauma.
Favorite relative. I put cousin's girlfriend.
Oh, good option.
No, I put your grandma.
Yeah, I put your uncle.
Yeah, I do love my uncle.
But I also put your nieces and nephew.
Oh my God, I love my nieces and nephew. Yeah, good answers.
So now this is like a section. It's called like Friends Forever, and it's like got this. We're switching vibes now. We're moving from the basics.
These are multiple choice. This is when it starts getting fun.
Yeah. So my best friend is the type of person who A, has a giant group of friends, B, has a couple of very close friends who she spends almost all of her time with, C, has a small group of friends that know her pretty well, D, is friends with all people in all different groups.
Okay, for you, I kind of put in between C and D. So you have a small group of friends that know you really well, but you also are friends with people in all different groups.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes. I feel like that's accurate.
Okay.
And I put C for you. No, did I say C? No, I put B. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, I'm a B.
Yeah. I was like, what did I put?
Couple of friends that I spend almost all my time with. Yep.
Yeah.
That's me.
Okay. Number 17 is at a party, my best friend can usually be found A, at the center of attention, B, hanging back watching the action with 1 or 2 friends, C, introducing herself to new people, D, at home playing Six so she doesn't have to go.
What'd you pick?
I put D. At home playing Six so she doesn't have to go.
Yeah.
Because you almost did that to me today, and it was just a 2-person party today. Me and you
Two-person
recording the
party.
podcast.
And even with there being like something at your house I really wanted to see.
Yeah. We'll get to that later.
Okay. That is true a little bit.
What do you think?
I just don't like this today wasn't a last minute plan. But if it was a party in advance, I'd probably go, but like I don't like last minute parties.
Yeah, but I also feel like we've told you about parties in advance and you didn't even show up to that. So
okay. Anyways.
What'd you put for me?
I put you in between B and C. You'd hang back, watch the action with 1 or 2 people, but you'd also be introducing yourself to new people, so you'd be hanging back with the new people you met.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty accurate. I feel like when I was younger, I was totally A. Like center of attention was my like jam. Now I'm just kind of like, oh, I'll be in the jam if it's like appropriate, but like no.
I feel like now that I'm 30, I just kind of like I like being in my own space, doing my own thing.
Yeah.
But like back in high school when I was going to like house parties, I would want to be the center of attention. Like
For sure.
if there was beer pong, I'd be like, oh, can I do your celeb shot? Can I play? Oh,
Yeah.
And I'd like,
I can take more shots than you.
Yeah. I had this friend in high school that we went to house parties with, and we were just fucking terrors, man. We were
Really?
just, yeah. So I had my day as an A, but yeah, I do like to be home.
Yeah.
All right.
18. True or false? When we met, my best friend knew right away that we'd be friends forever.
False.
True.
You thought I knew right away, but we've argued about when we first met.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that's the next question. My best friend and I first met, and I put at my aunt's house, and you swear it's somewhere else.
It's ice skating. We met ice skating.
No, we didn't.
But we did.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
20. My best friend's favorite place to hang out with friends is A, the mall, B, home, C, the park, or D, the movies. What'd you put?
Okay, I put home, but I circled it and underneath wrote or another country. Because you're not really a mall girl. You're kind of a park girl if it's a national park.
Facts.
And the movies, you do like the movies, but
Okay, I literally put like A, B, and D, but I put A because you like to go thrifting, and I was substituting the mall for like thrifting.
if it was a thrift mall, yes.
Yeah, and
Girl,
then
yes.
I put
Okay.
B at home because that's where we always hang out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also put D, the movies, because we did do that one time, but you did fall asleep.
Have we only been to one movie together?
I'm pretty sure
I did fall asleep.
you did fall asleep.
I wasn't really feeling that great too, though. But like, also, yeah. Also, I'm not an action girly.
No,
I know,
but it still
so
was a
that-
really fucking good movie. How did she fell asleep during Avatar: Way of Water? Like an absolute psychopath, you guys. Like, are you
All
kidding me right now?
right.
21. When she's upset, my best friend likes to A, sit in her room and cry until she feels better. B, take a long walk to clear her head. C, read a book to forget about her problems. D, come over and tell me every detail of her problems.
Okay, for you, I put both A and D. Sit in her room and cry until she feels better, or come over and tell me every detail of her problems. I think it's also more of like a mix of the two. This is made in 2004, so FaceTiming
And for
instantly.
children.
Yeah. FaceTiming instantly to tell you about her problems isn't an option.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's more you. Sometimes you'll cry it out first and then call me,
Yeah.
but like it's normally a mix of the two.
Okay. I put A, but I changed the answer and said sit in her bathtub and watch TikTok until she feels better.
Oh yeah. Completely how I heal.
I just changed everything. I was like, fuck it. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of these questions that are multiple choice, if they were open-ended, we would nail it perfectly.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Some of them I was like definitely laughing at. Okay, 22. The most fun my best friend and I ever had together was the day I put the road trip.
But that wasn't a day.
Yeah, but it was a bunch of days, and
Okay.
none of them were bad.
Amen. That was like so much fun. So I put the day that we were camping, I think it was in Moab, that one that was like along the creek.
No, that was Joshua Tree. Or no,
No.
that was Zion. That was Zion.
Zion. Okay, camping in Zion.
Uh-huh.
And like when we made dinner by the fire that night and like you were doing yoga and I was like exploring the creek, that was such a fun day.
That was a really good day.
But I can't remember what we did before we got to that campsite.
That was the Emerald Pools, and like we had drove from Moab.
That was such a good day.
Yeah, that was a really good day. 23. The one word that best describes our friendship is A, crazy, B, fun, C, serious, or D, loving.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Okay,
without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Without a doubt. Serious? I was like, ew, never. Not even when we try.
No.
Favorite subject in school? The options are English, math, history, or science.
I have an option E, none.
I'm going to say that's pretty true because I like history if it's pioneers or art history.
That was going to be my guess. It was like if I was actually going to guess, it was going to be history.
Okay.
But I didn't know for sure.
I like science, like as in doing experiments.
Yeah, the like lab days in science class were a different story than like sitting and doing fucking nothing.
For you, I picked English.
I would say that's probably accurate. English, when I was in school, I did really like English.
Yeah, like you're pretty well spoken. You have good grammar. I feel like you probably did naturally well.
Fun fact, grammar was literally the hardest part of school for me, period.
But like that's your personality. It was your biggest challenge. So that's probably naturally why you're good at, I mean, like you adapted. So you were like biggest challenge, taking it over.
Most of the grammar that I know, I've taught myself after the age of 25.
Oh, that's true though. Yeah, like I did not care about that stuff at all. And then like when social media started getting big, I'm like, ew, you're not going to catch me putting the wrong form of there.
Oh yeah.
That's
no,
so embarrassing.
when I finally got that, I was like, what the fuck? How did that take me so long to figure out?
Yeah.
But I did not understand a lick of fucking grammar in school.
Yeah.
A lick of it. Like all through
Amen.
college, I had no clue what the fuck I was doing.
Mm-hmm. I'm also a visual learner. And I feel like when YouTube started getting popular, I would just like find a YouTube video on anything I wanted to learn. And some of that still sticks with me. But anyway, least favorite subject in school. The options are the same: English, math, history, or science.
I put option E, all.
Yeah, those are my least favorite. I put she's smart, ... She probably enjoys them all.
I did to some degree, but I will say that science was my least favorite. I didn't like it. But
yeah, I can see that to an extent. But like I could see you like being interested in learning about like animals or like different types of plants.
I did like ecology was my favorite. I took ecology as an elective twice.
Oh, I could so see that.
And I loved it.
Does it make sense to say like tactical science, like usable science knowledge?
Yeah, like more like I don't give a shit about the physics of like how a rock falls from the sky and hits the ground. Like I don't give a shit about that.
I don't care how a roller coaster works, but I want to be on it.
Yeah, like I don't give a shit about that, but like I want to know how the fucking dirt communicates with the trees, communicates with the sun, kind of shit. Like I think that's cool, but like I don't give a shit about the rest of it.
True or false? My best friend would rather get a bad grade than cheat on a test.
False.
Yes, that is correct. I found the most ingenious ways to cheat when I was in school.
Yeah.
I used to take a plastic water bottle and peel the label off and write all the answers on the inside and then just spin that little bad boy around and see the answers on the inside. Teacher was walking by, I would just take off the lid and take a drink so that it like was moving and you couldn't tell.
I couldn't see it. Yeah. Smart. I feel like I saw people do that when I was in high school too.
Yeah. I used to just get so crazy with it.
Yeah. I did some good. I don't think I really cheated till college, but that was mostly on like.
I remember one science final, I literally wrote like there were paragraphs on my forearm and I would just pull up my sleeve and put it back down.
Jesus.
I took that shit seriously.
You really did. What'd you put for me?
I cheated. Here's something I have never told anyone.
Okay.
What do you take before you go to college, your ACT or your SAT?
You hit both. They're different tests.
ACT scores? That sounds right. I cheated on that.
How the fuck did you cheat on the ACT?
So this is like a 1 in a million chance. But the guy sitting in front of me, we were like on this like a tilted desk situation, so I could clearly see his shit. His test was 100% the exact same test as mine. Same question, same answer options in the same order.
Oh my God.
100% the same test. He looked nerdy as fuck.
Yeah.
Not like in a judgment way. Just I would trust him
to like help you pass a test.
with my ACT scores, apparently. Fun fact, I hated school. really hated science. I got a 22 on my ACT.
Jesus Christ.
Science section.
Oh my God.
A 20 motherfucking 2.
How the fuck? Jesus. Jesus Christ.
Because I cheated.
You fucking cheated.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's insane.
That's insane.
I would never, I was like so scared to even like look up from my desk during my test.
Yeah. And I copied the answers.
What'd you put for me?
I put true that you would not cheat.
No.
You would rather get a bad grade.
No. I mean, I have cheated, but.
Yeah. Like, and I don't think of it as like, if the options were just like black and white, like cheat or get a bad grade, I think of you as more like you wouldn't put yourself in that situation. You'd be prepared in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. Like the only times that I did, well, really the one time that I can think of like fully fucking cheating was like Spanish in college. I was just like, why do I have to take Spanish? I took fucking so many years of fucking basic ass Spanish in high school and middle school. And now I have to do it again in college and it's the same exact shit. And I had no interest in learning it. And so I literally like would go into class and I would like write all the answers on the desk and then like cover it with my like notebook and then, or like my pile of shit that was like for another class. And then like would slide that off of the thing, like off the desk. And one day she like came by and she was like, oh, let me move your stuff to the ground. I was like, nope. No, I like it right there. I need to be able to see it. Like, I was like, I don't want my stuff out of my sight.
Oh, that's anxiety.
And she was like, okay. And just like left it there. I like kind of was like a little bit mean about it because I just like didn't want her to fuck with it. But I was like, don't touch my shit.
Yeah.
But,
wowza.
Yeah. That's the only time I can really think of like genuinely cheating.
So we kind of filled this out in the same room and we didn't talk about our answers, but we did both read the same question at the same time. My best friend's most embarrassing moment in school was when she... And we realized we have no idea.
Yeah.
So did you think of one for yourself?
I have a few that were like really fucking traumatizing. Not really traumatizing, but they're like funny and like embarrassing enough.
Okay.
From high school. Did you think of any?
I thought of one that
okay, tell me.
I can't believe I'm going to say this
Tell
to
me,
the internet. Okay. So this was in school, obviously, in the library, and it's like this big open area. We were there doing something, but I was looking something up on the computer because back then they were like big ass computers attached to the wall, in case people don't know. But I had not been feeling great because I've always been like an upset tummy girl. But I went to cough and I threw up into my hand. Oh, no. And then because I threw up and it grossed me out so bad, I continued to throw up. So for some fucking reason, I threw up in the sleeve of my hoodie like this.
No, you did not.
I did. I swear to God. And then I got up. I was sitting there like, well, what the fuck do I do now? And I had to go tell the teacher, I just threw up. I'm going to go home. And he was like, okay. So I like had to walk down to my locker, grab my stuff.
With the vomit in your shirt.
With the fucking vomit in my sleeve.
Ew.
I mean, I might have went to the bathroom and tried to.
Did anyone see it?
Yeah. It was like, it was not even like a hoodie. It was like a thin white. I don't know if you remember these specific types. Aeropostale used to be like the shit. They would make these
Aeropostale.
However you say it.
Yeah, I don't know what's correct.
They would make these really thin hoodies that were like thin t-shirt material. Like, do you remember when the burnout fabric was cool?
Yeah,
yeah. It was like really thin, a white colored long sleeve hoodie. And my vomit was fucking orange. I very specifically remember this. I've never talked about this in my life. I wonder if anyone else remembers this that like went to school.
Yeah,
like I would. Like if somebody else was like a vomited in their sleeve, I would remember that shit till I died.
Yeah, somebody would be like telling that shit as like a gag fucking story at parties and shit.
I wonder if there's another podcast. It's like one time I went to high school with this bitch who threw up in her sleeve.
So bad. So bad.
Like I can't remember the specifics of it. I wonder if I was like hungover or like who knows. But I very specifically remember just like walking out of the school.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I need out of here.
Oh,
I just went to my car.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that.
Ugh.
That's so bad.
I'm experiencing like
like
the anxiety again.
All over again.
I'm embarrassed. But you know what? Hot bitches have tummy problems. Hot bitches throw up in their sleeves in high school.
Yeah.
End of story.
That's what fucking happens. You know what? You solved the problem.
Yes, I did. And you know what? So throwing up in your sleeve is probably less embarrassing than it being splattered all over the floor.
Exactly. And thankfully you saved somebody from cleaning that up.
Yeah, nobody had to clean it up but me. If it was all over the floor, probably more people would have realized what was going on.
That's very true.
So
You really problem solved through that whole situation.
honestly, a boss babe.
Yeah.
So what was your...
I have 3 that always stand out, and I was just telling Lily about one last week when I was home. And so my freshman year of high school, I was on the track team, but I didn't make like varsity, so I didn't get to compete in like the very first track meet of the season. So I went as like a manager to like take stats and like run times and like, you know, do all the shit, whatever.
Cool.
And it was like our home stadium, so it was like I didn't really go anywhere. I just like was there, whatever, pointless. And it was when like the swoop bangs were like a thing,
Oh, yeah.
you know, so I had them like all the way across my fucking face.
We have realized that we both had the same haircut.
Yeah, literally the exact
yeah.
same haircut. So I was at the track meet, and you know, when you're fucking 14, 15, you don't put sunscreen on. So I burned a diagonal line straight across my fucking face. And I'm not joking. By the end of the day, like everybody had seen my face and they like thought it was so funny. And everybody on the track team, and like I went to a small high school, so like half the fucking school was like on the track team. So like everybody saw it. And then when I got to school on Monday, I vividly remember people like walking down the hallway, like looking for me and being like, there she is, bro, there she is. And they would just like bust a gut fucking laughing because like I had a diagonal fucking sunburn across my face, like directly across my fucking face.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
Did you keep your bangs like swooshed to cover the burn?
I tried, but it didn't matter.
Oh,
you know?
my God.
So it was like people were like, move your bangs out of your face and like all the stuff. They like wanted to see it. Yeah, it was fucked up. But that was one.
Oh, that makes me sad for you.
Yeah. I had like it's one of those things where like I kind of grow up and like every now and then I like think about it and I'm like, damn, there were things that happened to me in high school that was like just fucking straight bullying that like I didn't realize was bullying at the time. But I'm like, oh, that's fucked up. Another thing that happened was actually my mom embarrassed the shit out of me.
Ooh,
so
I'm gonna like this.
Yeah, now it's like really funny to like look back.
I think your
on.
mom's like the cutest, so
yeah, it's absolutely fucking hilarious. So we were at a volleyball game, and it was like I was a sophomore and I had a crush on a guy who was a senior, and like I had a crush on him like going in like from middle school going into high school, whatever, all this stuff. And he like kind of paid attention to me, but like not really, and like just enough to like tease me about liking me or liking him because he like knew and stuff. And we were at a varsity volleyball game, and I had like already played my game, got ready, like came out, was sitting down, and we were in the fan section and like all this stuff was happening. We're all cheering. We're like, yeah, woo woo. And like my mom was like straight behind. Like normally it was like the fan section was like off a section from the parents, but like my mom was like straight behind me and I was like front row. And the guy was like next to me. Well, like they called a timeout. So we had to like sit down. And when we all sat down, there wasn't enough room for everybody to fit on the bleachers. So this guy that I had a crush on, who was also like a player in the school, like everybody knew he was a player, like sent the same like Happy New Year's text to like all the girls on the volleyball team, you know, like real player kind of like douchey vibes. And he sat down on my lap and it got dead silent in the gym. And my mom goes, put your ass on the bleachers. And like I shit you fucking not a single fucking person on that bench turned around. They all knew it was my mom. Everybody to my right just slid, like the two people on the end slid to sit on the stairs of the bleachers, and the guy just like slid off my lap and sat down next to me. And then we all just like sat there and we were like, oh my fucking God. And then like somebody like leaned over to me and was like, nobody's ever going to date you now after your mom did that. And I was like,
good.
Great. Like at the time I was like, damn, you're really fucking right. Like nobody's going to, but it was like one of those things that like everybody fucking heard it because it got dead silent. My mom's loud. And I was like, oh no.
I love that.
Yeah. That one was pretty bad.
Funny. That's pretty bad.
The last one that I think is probably like the biggest embarrassment that like I wouldn't be surprised if people didn't also tell this story like now or like as like a funny joke when like everybody from my high school meets up. There was like a basketball game, guys were playing seniors, and then it was like it was breast cancer awareness month or something like that. And so we all had like breast cancer shirts on, and they, at like a timeout or halftime or something like that, they were like, oh, everybody wearing your pink breast cancer shirts, like come over and we're going to take a photo. So I went over there with my friend, and on the way back, they were getting ready to start the game back up, but I wasn't paying attention. I'm like comfortable in the basketball court. I like know that like I'm out of bounds. Like I'm going to be fine. I'm not in the way. And it was like when those slide clogs were, I mean, they're kind of in style now, but they really were in style then. So I had those on, and you slide on a gym floor in those. And there was one guy who like in particular who was always like, anytime the ball like got away from me, he was like forever diving for it. Like it was like football or something. Like he fumbled it instead of like it going out of bounds. And this guy from across the court came at the ball, and I was looking away from the court as my friend as we were like walking back to our spot. And this guy went for the ball and essentially like slide tackled me, took me out. I like flipped around in the air, and I ended up like in a push-up position over him, like straddling him. Like we were face to face.
Oh no.
And one of my shoes had like went into like the center of the court, and my other one like went up a couple flights of the fucking bleachers, and I was just like stuck there. I was like, oh fuck me. And then I was like, hey Shane.
Oh fuck me.
No, not literally.
But
No.
like with your body position you were.
Yeah, I was just like, oh my god, this is so bad. And I was like, hey Shane, and he was like, hey. And like I got up and I like grabbed my shit and I went and sat down, and they had to watch tapes. So like not only did that happen in front of, like it was a playoff game too, so there was like everybody was fucking there. The team was really good. It was a packed gym. And then they had to go watch tapes like a couple days later. Every single fucking guy on the basketball team was texting me like and was like, we just watched this on repeat over and over and over again. And then for like literally until like the next game, it was like all people talked about. Like they would see me in the hallway and they were like, Nikki, we're gonna like trip you, or like something like that. It just made fun of me like every single second.
That's
And I
so
was
funny.
like, oh my god. Like I was like, what are the chances I just end up like full push up like on top of this guy? But
It's like a movie.
yeah, it was one of
That
those
happened in a Disney Channel movie. I can just
yeah.
picture it.
Yeah. So those are my 3 like top real embarrassing things that.
I can only think of one other thing, but it also has to do with throwing up. So
Oh really?
yeah, my teacher had passed out peanut M&Ms,
Oh no.
and I was being doofus and throwing them up and catching them in my mouth. And I threw it up, and it instantly like went down my throat and choked me. So I like went over to the bathroom like freaking, or over to the sink, because it was like an elementary school classroom, so you had a sink.
Yeah.
Went running over and like dry heaving trying to get this peanut M&M, and my teacher came over and was like pounding on my back, and I like threw up this M&M and stuff all over the sink, and it was so embarrassing.
Oh yeah, that would be really fucking embarrassing, especially that age. I'd be like, oh fuck no.
Yeah, like I'm never eating in public again.
Yeah, like I will starve here.
I'm sure I have other more embarrassing stories, but yeah.
That was a long tangent, but we had to go there, guys.
Oh gosh. Favorite color. You say yours and I'll say what I think it is at the same time.
My favorite color.
Yeah, your favorite color.
Okay.
Ready, set,
Orange.
Yes.
Okay.
My favorite color.
I have like a slash answer here.
Ooh, okay. I'll say both of them too, because I do have a top 2. Ready, set, go. Purple,
Rainbow
teal.
and purple.
Yes. That's correct. Normally, if people ask me what my favorite color is, I say anything sparkly or rainbowy.
Yeah.
So you are.
I put rainbow and then purple.
You're so smart. Yeah. Holographic, sparkly. Yes. Okay. Favorite TV show.
I put The Last of Us because you have not stopped talking about it, but I don't know if that's like your favorite show, but it is right now.
It is my favorite show right now. 100%. Not of all time, but definitely of right now.
What's your all-time favorite show?
I was just hoping that you didn't ask me that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not really a TV show girl.
Yeah.
Like, I probably could pick one. Gilmore Girls. I do love Gilmore Girls.
Okay.
I normally watch that once a year-ish.
Yeah.
Okay. So one of your favorites of all time is Friends.
Yeah, I do really like Friends.
Yeah.
Friends is ballin'.
And then you frequently rewatch that show, but I couldn't remember the name of it, where Cole Sprouse is Jughead.
Riverdale.
Riverdale.
I do really like Riverdale.
Okay. What would you say your favorite TV show is?
I don't know if I could like pick a favorite, but right now I'm like obsessed with Outer Banks. But like a new season just came out.
I almost put that. Yeah.
Like I'm obsessed. I also really like Ginny and Georgia. I've watched that like way too many times.
Mm-hmm. You do like that too.
I love Grey's Anatomy. I haven't watched any of like the recent seasons, but I grew up watching that. I love that. But Yeah, it just changes, but I think I have like a list of favorites, but not like a favorite.
Would you say that I was correct though?
Yeah.
With Riverdale/Friends? Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Favorite book?
I put the Evelyn Hugo thing.
Oh, I do love The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo.
Yeah.
That's probably the best book I read. The second best book I read this year.
They just finished casting for that
Really?
to be a movie. I saw it the other day online.
Oh my God, I gotta look that up.
Yeah. They haven't announced the cast yet, but they announced that they
Oh.
finished casting for it.
Wow, I didn't even know it was gonna be a movie. That makes me so excited.
Yeah. At least what I saw made it sound like, who knows?
I would say that you're pretty close to being correct. My top 2 favorite books, like out of the last year or so, were Where the Crawdads Sing.
That was the other one that I was going to put, but like you always talk to me about this.
But I do love 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. So it's probably tied for first. Of all time, my first favorite book that I remember being like, oh my God, this is very on brand for me, The Lovely Bones.
Oh, I don't know if I ever read that book, but that movie's fucking so good.
Yeah. And so I originally picked it because Lovely Bones, and it's like a charm bracelet on the cover, and it's like girly, and
Yeah.
that's very me. But then it
it's
has to
just
do with
not.
murder.
Yeah, it's just not.
Murder
And then,
mystery?
and it's like, is that what got you started? Is that your first murder mystery?
Probably 100%. I loved that book. I thought about it all the time. I thought about like being dead and spying on the people still alive, and like,
Yeah.
oh, I fucking love that book.
It's so wild.
And like her version of heaven.
Yeah.
I still think about that book a
Yeah,
lot.
it's really cool. Also, Saoirse Ronan, who plays her in the movie, is like one of my favorite actresses ever.
Oh,
She's so fucking good. Have you ever watched the movie Brooklyn?
No.
Oh my God, you should also read the book. It's so fucking good. It's
Okay.
so fucking good. It's not like murder mystery, but it's like more love story, but it's also like immigration and like New York City and stuff like that, but it's
Cool.
fucking super good.
So I would say that you're right. Oh, okay. Your favorite book is Harry Potter?
Facts.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Facts.
Knew it.
Love me some Harry Potter.
I said it with hesitation for suspense, not because I wasn't sure.
I will say the other one that I think is like ties for my top favorite is City of Girls.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. You did make me read that, and I did like it. I definitely would not put it near the top at all, but I'm happy for you.
You're insane. That book is so good. Okay, my best friend's favorite season is
Summer.
Yeah, I put like spring, summer, and then I said, and when it says because, I put seasonal depression.
I wrote the very similar for you. Summer because of the sun.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I wonder how that will change if either of us were living in an area that had sunshine year round.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
But what is summer here in South Dakota is very much like winter in Hawaii. No, not quite. But like,
No, I would say like it's just the extreme heat just gets the temperatures are the same, but like it's a little bit more brutal in those like warmer areas because of the humidity and like the way the sun acts.
yeah.
Closer to the equator. My best friend's pet peeve is,
For you, I wrote lying.
yeah, I don't really enjoy that. I don't know what my biggest pet peeve is, so I can't. I don't like lying.
That's so funny because I didn't think about that at all, but it's very true. I thought of 2 things for myself: mattresses with no sheets.
Oh yeah.
I don't like that. 3 things really. Sherpa. I hate Sherpa.
I don't know what that is.
Like the material of blankets sometimes.
Is that really a pet peeve?
Yeah, because it like pulls at my skin.
Oh, okay.
I hate that.
Okay.
And then repetitive noises.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah.
I feel that. I'm
chewing.
with you on that. Yeah, I would say lying, and then I guess the number one thing that I always think about when it comes to like pet peeves for me is when you're driving and the turn lane starts and you wait until you're halfway into your same lane down the turn lane before you get into to the turn lane.
Yes.
Get in the turn lane when the turn lane starts.
Yeah, it opens for a reason.
Yeah.
It's like another street it's like a pre-turn.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
That shit makes me want to fucking send people to the moon.
You know, the worst is when people turn from the regular lane and they just fucking don't do the turn lane at all.
Yeah, that's how my friend Bridget got into a really bad fucking moped accident. Somebody turned from, like, they were on like a 3-lane one-way, and somebody turned from the middle lane and didn't see her and just fucking whoop, took her out.
Oh, that's
on her
terrifying.
moped. Yeah. I'm like, don't be fucking buffoon. My best friend's least favorite food is
Lettuce.
Yeah. I don't like lettuce. I don't like arugula, and I don't like zucchini.
Mm-hmm.
I put raw veggies, but I don't know if it's not that you don't like raw veggies as much as your stomach doesn't like raw veggies. That one I genuinely like did not know the answer to.
Yeah. I have Crohn's disease. Newsflash to anyone if this is your first episode listening. And with Crohn's, your body just doesn't process raw vegetables, so you can't eat them. So yeah, it's made me not be a raw veggie person, but I like-ish a couple.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also not a super picky eater. So
you're a picky drinker.
Yeah, if you ask me my least favorite beverage, that would be a very easy answer.
Water.
I will drink water. There's something I will not drink. Milk.
Oh, yeah.
Milk is really gross.
Milk. Yeah, milk's rough. Milk is fucking rough.
Okay, my best friend's favorite ice cream flavor.
I put coffee because that's the only thing I've ever seen you fucking eat.
I do love coffee ice cream.
Yeah.
I love it. That or pistachio would have been accepted.
Oh, I would not have pegged you for a pistachio girly.
I am. Favorite ice cream, is it vanilla?
Technically no.
Oh, what is it?
Chocolate chip cookie dough.
Oh.
So it's vanilla based. Like chocolate chip cookie dough is my fave.
If you went to like a restaurant that only had chocolate or vanilla, which one would you get?
Vanilla.
I knew that.
Yeah, you knew that, but that doesn't mean it's my favorite.
But I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I think that's the official first wrong answer.
No, that's your second. In her free time, my best friend loves to blank and hates to blank.
Yeah.
What'd you put?
In your free time, you like to not have free time. Consciously or unsub.
I don't remember the last time I thought, wow, I have free time.
Yeah. I just think that you don't like to have free time.
Yeah.
Subconsciously. Like, I don't think you ever set out to be a non-free time girly, but you definitely don't give yourself free time.
I really don't. I need to start scheduling that in.
Yeah. And then I don't think you really hate this activity, but also all signs point to hating it. You hate to pack.
I don't know if I hate packing. It's definitely not my favorite, but I don't know if I hate it. And it's not something I would do in my free time.
Yeah, and you always like procrastinate it, so it's definitely not something you love because you could
Well, I procrastinate it because I think I'm good at it and I can get it done in 20 minutes and it really takes me an hour and a half.
Oh, okay.
That's where the procrastination comes from.
I thought you procrastinated because it's your least favorite part of like getting ready to travel.
No.
Okay.
I could pack 2 days in advance and I'd be good to go. But I think I can just get this done in 20 minutes right before I go to bed. And then I end up staying up like way later than I fucking need to.
Okay.
So I would say you get half a point for that one.
Good. All right. What's mine?
I said my best friend in her free time, my best friend loves to take baths and hates to clean.
Yes. This is like, I think one of my favorite questions on the whole thing.
Okay.
It's the traditional, if your best friend was on a stranded island for the rest of their life and they could only bring 3 things, what would they bring?
I put Rory dog.
Yes.
A bathtub and soda.
Interesting. So the bathtub would be like a tradition, like a good bathtub with like running fresh water, and it would come with bath salts and
yeah.
Correct. So for you, I put your cats.
Yes.
A camera. And that would come with like software, like a computer to edit the pictures, but it wouldn't be a computer to do computer things. It would be for photography editing.
Okay.
And books.
I feel like books I would replace with potatoes.
Why couldn't you grow a potato? What if there was potatoes growing on this island?
That's not in the question. Potatoes are my desert island food.
But I didn't get it. You didn't pack me any food.
I packed you soda.
Oh, okay. You'd rather have potatoes instead of books?
For sure. So you get 2/3 of that.
All right.
41. If my best friend won the lottery, she would buy A, a mansion, B, a zoo, C, a hot air balloon, or D, her own private island.
Private island.
I put private island for you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Or am I 3/4 right? I feel like that was easy because like a mansion, we're not, this doesn't fit our vibes. A zoo, ew, that's a lot of work and I'm not really into captivity. A hot air balloon,
The fuck am I gonna do
those
with that?
are like kind of expensive, but like
You can only
my best
use them
friend's
when
found a
it's
dummy.
yeah.
Why would she want a fucking hot air balloon? Okay, so if my best friend were an animal, she would be a lion, a giraffe, a bear, or an elephant.
I put an elephant.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like you like elephants. Like that was purely based off of like what animal I think she likes.
Yeah, I feel like elephants just kind of like do their own thing. They're non-confrontational. They get to just eat and everyone thinks they're cute. Yeah, I feel like I would probably pick elephant out of that list. For you, I put a lion.
Yeah, lion is like my favorite animal. I fucking love
know.
lions.
I know.
My best friend would rather A, go 2 weeks without a shower, B, go 2 weeks without changing her clothes.
I put without changing your clothes.
No.
Wait, but hold on. You don't get to wear different clothes, but can you wear the clothes in the shower? So there's kind of...
No.
It would be having... So you would get to shower, but you'd have to get out and put back on the dirty clothes? Is that the question?
For 2?
It's either go 2 weeks without a shower or go 2 weeks without changing your clothes.
Yeah, so if you go 2 weeks without a shower, you have new clothes to put on every day. Like, we did that. We slept in your car for 2 weeks.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is you would rather...
I would rather not take a shower for 2 weeks and be able to change my clothes than go 2 weeks without changing my clothes.
Yeah, that's what I meant to... That's what I was thinking in my head. I would... 2 weeks without changing her clothes. Yeah, that's what I'm answering. You wrote B. No, you wrote A. What I'm thinking is you get to shower with B. You get to shower. You just have to put on the same dirty clothes. But I'm like, it's the same clothes. It doesn't necessarily stay dirty. So you could kind of wash them in between.
I would rather have new clothes to put on every single day.
And stay dirty.
Yes.
Okay.
You would rather be.
I think so.
Okay. We both got
Both
that wrong
wrong.
as fuck.
Losers. But you could be a fictional character. Who would you be? Who would your best friend be?
If my best friend could be a fictional character, she would be a mermaid.
Yeah. You would be Hermione.
Facts. Facts.
Yes.
Facts. I didn't know what my answer was going to be on that. Facts.
Good. Yeah.
I fucking love Hermione. I'm still reading Harry Potter, guys. And I just love Hermione so much. She's just the bomb diggity.
Yeah. Yeah. She's like adventurous. She's smart. She's fearless. She like isn't dependent on things. So you are Hermione. You just don't have curly hair. And you've never seen a giant troll.
No, and I don't have magic.
Oh, yeah. That too.
If my best friend could have dinner with any celebrity she wanted, she would choose A, Tom Cruise, B, Brad Pitt, C, Avril Lavigne, D, Allen Iverson.
I put Avril Lavigne for you.
Yes. I also put Avril Lavigne, but I also wrote E, Taylor Swift.
Yeah. I was like, this is one of those questions that if it was open-ended, like you had a million answers in the world, we both would have gotten it correct.
Yeah, for sure.
If my best friend could have one superpower, she would choose A, the ability to fly, B,
Telepathy.
telepathy, C, invisibility, or D, super strength.
I put A.
Ooh, fly.
It was either that or C. So fly or invisibility.
Yeah, I was between the same two also, but I put invisibility. And like now that I think about it more, you would rather fly because then you could travel anywhere you wanted. But I was thinking invisibility because you could like go to places that other people can't.
That's true. But I think I would pick fly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What one do you think you would pick?
I would be between the two, but I'd probably pick fly.
Okay.
Yeah, all the trouble to like go through an airport and like the cost of it to just get to do that for free would be really fucking bad.
Oh, yeah, it'd be...
Okay, I wish I could change my answer, but that makes sense. Okay, I got that one wrong.
If my best friend were a color, she would be A, sky blue, B, neon green, C, hot pink, D, jet black.
So for you, I put sky blue. That way you would like complement the sunsets and sunrises.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay.
I like that. I'm with that. I put hot pink.
Do you have a reason why?
I just feel like you're hot pink.
Thanks. Yeah.
And also because it's kind of the color of our podcast logo.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, that's a good reason. I don't really love sticking out all the time,
No, but I feel like
but also
when you know you as a person, you're kind of like a hot pink kind of person.
okay, acceptable. If my best friend could communicate with one kind of animal, she would choose horses, dolphins, dogs, or fish.
Dogs.
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty good.
I feel like you'd want to talk to Rory.
Yeah, I would love to know what she's thinking.
Yeah.
For you, I put fish.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be pretty fucking rad.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
And I feel like fish are like one of the only wild animals on here that are everywhere.
Yeah.
And so you could ask them about like
Everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I almost put dolphins, but then I was like, dolphins are only in tropical-ish water.
Yeah.
Whereas like fish are like in the creeks.
Yeah, there's
everywhere.
There's fish fucking everywhere.
So they would be like the most useful animal to talk to.
My best friend would rather go swimming in a giant pool of yogurt, B, a giant pool of chocolate pudding.
This is my favorite answer on the test.
Why?
Because it's just so fucking random.
It's
and like
so fucking weird.
both answers are basically the same thing.
Yeah. I put B.
Okay, so I was super in between. Who wants to swim in dairy? That's disgusting.
Yeah.
But then also chocolate pudding looks like shit. And you're just gonna look like you
but
dipped
also
in a vat of diarrhea.
just like what tastes better.
Oh, pudding for sure.
Yeah. That's why I picked that, because I was like, I would be so grossed out swimming in yogurt because I fucking don't like yogurt. It's like when you swim in the ocean and you get that like salt water in your mouth and you're like, is it really worth it to be swimming in this fucking water right now because I got salty mouth?
This is one of those questions that I didn't think about hard enough, and so I did answer wrong, and I did put a pool of yogurt.
No.
Me. You know those like Mr. Beast challenges?
Yeah, the ones you cry at.
Shut up all the way. I would love to sit in a giant pool of chocolate pudding if I knew it was fresh and like just poured out.
No, ma'am. The weirdest thing my best friend has ever done is...
Okay, so one time we were dyeing Easter eggs and we randomly poured all of these different colors together in one cup. So it was like this black, nasty, thick ink. And we had a toothbrush.
Food coloring.
Yeah. We had a toothbrush probably for like doing whatever. And I dared Nikki to brush her teeth with this dye. And she fucking did it. And her mouth was disgusting.
I did brush my teeth with black food coloring. That was pretty fucking weird. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty fucking weird.
It was pretty fucking weird.
I thought it was great.
I have a video of it.
Yeah, maybe we'll put that on the internet.
Cool.
Am
I correct?
Yeah. That's pretty fucking weird. I didn't know what to put for this, so I put not watch full movie trailers and pooped while I was making dinner on the side of the road. Right next to where we were making dinner.
Well, it was really fucking dark out and scary. And what? Did you want me to just wander off into the forest alone? Scared?
No, I'm not saying I'm not saying that was wrong of you to do. It was just weird.
It's justifiable, but probably a little bit weird.
Yeah.
Looking back, that was before my Crohn's diagnosis. It makes sense.
Yeah, no, it made sense.
And like we were literally but for the majority of the trip, most of our meals were turkey wraps with spinach. And with Crohn's, I should not be having those types of wraps or spinach.
Yeah.
So, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Hands out.
My
tummy was upset.
Let it all go.
If my best friend had to be the one age for the rest of her life, she would choose either 16 or 28.
I put 28.
I put 28 also.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be a minor.
No.
If it was 19 or any other age, I would have put 19.
Yeah.
But 28. Also, I think 28 goes under the radar. It's like a perfect age.
Yeah. I felt like everything was chill when I was 28. No, it's panic.
Mm-hmm.
If my best friend could go anywhere, she would choose A, the bottom of the ocean, B, the rainforest, C, the moon, D, the top of Mount Everest.
I chose the moon.
No.
Gasp. What?
I have a deep fear of outer space that is really similar to my deep fear of scuba diving. It's like, I don't want to drown scuba diving. I don't want to lose oxygen floating away into the universe.
Let me justify this answer. First off, the moon is the hardest to get to and by far the most expensive to get to. So if you were given the choice to go to any of these for free, that makes sense for the cost-wise.
No.
Also, hold on. You're not really a fan of the snow.
No.
So Mount Everest doesn't sound like a groovy time. You aren't really a fan of being underwater. So the bottom of the ocean, you've kind of already been there, didn't jive with it a whole lot.
Absolutely
You've
not.
also already been to the rainforest.
And I love the rainforest.
And you loved it, correct. But if you got to go anywhere for free, why would you be a repeater?
It doesn't say for free. It just says if your best friend could go anywhere, she would choose.
Well,
I would choose the rainforest.
no, sorry. The correct answer is the moon for you.
No.
All right.
I would choose the rainforest.
Whatever. That doesn't make any sense. You've already been there.
Yeah, and I love it. The question isn't a new place.
All right, repeater. What did you put for me?
I put the bottom of the ocean.
No.
Because you want to be a mermaid.
The correct answer is the moon.
So I see that you really just answered for yourself to try and bully me into going to the moon.
Correct. Oh.
Okay, you guys, I swear we're almost done with this. I feel like this is turning out to be way longer than we thought it was going to be.
If my best friend could be a creative genius, she would want to be a writer, a painter, an actress, or a composer.
I put a painter.
Yes. I put for you an actress.
Yeah.
Oh, we're good.
Nailed it. Crushed it. Not the moon, but that. Hell yeah. If my best friend had to be in a fairy tale, she would choose A, Cinderella, B, Sleeping Beauty, C, Snow White, D, Beauty and the Beast.
I put actually a mix of the two. You would be Snow White and Sleeping Beauty at the same time. Or no, I'm sorry. Snow White and Beauty and the Beast at the same time, because you kind of like to read and chill. So you'd want to do Beauty and the Beast. But then also you like the adventure of Snow White and like getting to meet the dwarves and stuff. So it would be a combo of those two.
I feel like it would be a combo of Sleeping Beauty and Snow White. Sleeping Beauty was like my fave. One of my faves.
Sleeping Beauty, she just sleeps and
Which I don't get enough of.
kissed.
Which I also don't get enough of.
Okay. I can't really argue that. So no justification.
I was like thinking about it today. I was like, damn, it's been a long ass time since
No action, no sleep. Oh, that's sad.
It's all right. It's just my phase in life. I put Sleeping Beauty and Beauty and the Beast for you though.
Okay. Don't get me wrong. I do love sleeping. But if I got to write the life of if I was like a character and I got to like write out my storyline, I would not be putting a bunch of sleep into my story.
Okay.
And also I love beautiful dresses and I love the idea of Cinderella. I don't want a man per se, but I want a big castle and shiny things.
Okay.
Kind of.
Okay.
So sorry, you're wrong too.
That's fine. If my best friend were an object, she would be A, a computer, B, a tree, C, a car, or D, a diamond.
For you, I put a tree.
I put a tree for you as well.
Yes.
Yeah. According to my best friend, blank is good, blank is even better. A, ice cream, and then ice cream on top of a chocolate brownie. B, winter vacations and summer vacation.
I'm going to stop you there. We're both B. I mean, for you, I put B.
I put A for you. And I probably would pick A myself. Because I would, at this point in my life, not choose to go on a winter vacation.
Oh, but you just went on a winter vacation.
No, I didn't.
Technically, right now, it's winter. And you went on vacation.
But like a winter vacation to me is like saying you're going somewhere where it's like cold. You're not going.
If it's middle of July and you're going to the top of Mount Everest or whatever, I don't know where there's snow.
Yeah, I'm calling that a winter vacation.
Oh, okay. Then I changed my answer and I also say the ice cream combo. Yeah. Because I just thought this meant time of year. I didn't know it meant
and I
like
feel
location.
like we both just like misunderstood that in that way.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So ice cream and brownies.
I'll give it to you.
Yep. My best friend's favorite outfit is jeans and an old t-shirt, or strappy sandals and a trendy new dress, or a wild pattern shirt with bright striped pants, or a bathing suit and shorts.
I put a jeans and an old t-shirt, but not jeans specifically. I was thinking like yoga pants and a shirt.
Okay. Yep. I'm with you 100%. I hate hard pants.
Yeah.
For you, I put a bathing suit and shorts.
Without a fucking doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Without a fucking doubt. If my best friend were a TV character, she'd be Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Lizzie McGuire, or Lisa Simpson.
For you, I put Lizzie McGuire.
I also put Lizzie McGuire.
I would want to be Sabrina.
That was the other one that I was like, maybe she wants to be Sabrina.
Sorry, I totally want powers.
Weird, but understandable.
If my best friend could change one thing about herself, it would be blank.
Crohn's.
Oh, true. I would ditch that bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. For you, you would have long, super thick hair.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, I would. My best friend's absolute favorite can't live without it piece of clothing is...
Okay, for you, this isn't technically clothing, but I put your hair claw clip that you always have.
I could live without that. I have lived without that.
All right. Well, you've had it for years.
I literally got it like a year ago.
Well, you've had it for over a year. But then I also added up with it your cow t-shirt.
I low-key was just thinking I need to get rid of that fucking thing, but
no,
I do love that shirt.
You love your cow, and you didn't get rid of it, so I'm right.
No, but I was thinking about it. I just haven't gone through my clothes to get rid of it. But I do think you're right on that. I do fucking love that shirt.
You also take really good care of that claw clip for saying that you could live without it. But it's not normal for people to like keep track of one for so long and take good care of it.
It's simply because it was given to me as like a gift from somebody who like didn't want it anymore, and I had always wanted one, but I couldn't justify spending money on a claw clip. So I'm like, I have to keep track of it so that I don't have to buy myself a claw clip.
All right.
For you, I put your Birks.
All seasons. Yeah, I need Birks. You know what I really need? Birk boots. Birkenstock makes boots.
Oh.
Need. Hopefully what I need is to not be around areas where I need boots.
Yeah, facts.
Next question.
My best friend's favorite thing about the way she looks is...
For you, I put she tans easily.
I do like that. I do get a little crispy at first, but I do then start to tan very quickly.
And you hold on to your tan for a long time.
Yeah. For you, I put your smile or your eyes.
Oh, I don't give a fuck if I do that.
I didn't think so.
I don't really like it. I mean, I wouldn't pick anything. So you're right. It's good. You win.
Okay. When it comes to trendy dressing, my best friend would rather A, follow the trend, B, set the trend, C, ignore the trend.
Ignore the trend for you.
Probably.
Okay.
I put follow the trend, but that's only because you're always like, when you do buy clothes, you're like, you know those cute things that people always wear? I saw this and it was like the closest thing to it and I thought it was cute.
Oh. Yeah, I do to an extent. Yeah. But it's more like...
But I don't think that it's like
outfit inspo, not like, oh my God, I need to stay ahead of the trend.
Yeah. That's why I picked that.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
My best friend can't stand it when she has to wear...
I wrote, if you have to wear heels for a long time, or if you have to wear a thick winter coat for a long time.
Yeah, the winter coat is a fucking win for sure. I can't stand that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that shit. I put jeans for you.
Oh, I hate jeans.
Yeah.
I'm thinking jeans, like thick old Levi's.
Yeah.
Yep. Give me death.
Yeah.
Like you wear those one thick jeans all the time?
Yeah, my standing pants.
I hate them.
Yeah.
For you. Like I'm happy you like them, and I like them.
I have to be a very certain weight to wear those things.
Just seeing them makes me think I cannot. Yeah. I couldn't. Happy for you though. My best friend's bedroom is A, so neat it looks like no one lives there. B, filled with piles of books and magazines and dirty clothes. C, completely color coordinated. Or D, wild and crazy, just like her.
D.
Correct. That's also what I put for you.
Yeah. Facts. If my best friend had one wish, she would wish for...
I put a private jet, and then it comes with all the fixings, like a pilot, unlimited fuel.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that is the dream. I put life on the beach with all the money.
Yeah. Correct. And with all the money, I could reincarnate my dog multiple times.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. The weirdest dream my best friend has ever had was...
I literally put about spiders. I did not know what to put on there.
Probably true. For you, I put being stalked.
Oh, yeah. That wins for sure.
Okay.
For sure. I didn't know what that was going to be.
I have had one really weird dream, but I don't think I ever told you about it. I used to have these recurring dreams, and I actually just had one not very long ago. But for the solid, like, almost a year, I kept having these nightmares that my half-siblings, the ones I haven't met, were on a train that was speeding by me, and the train was on fire.
Oh.
So, like, I couldn't save them, and I couldn't do anything. I would just panic, and I would wake up crying.
Oh, weird.
And I haven't had that dream for years. And I just had one again. The same one.
Oh. Yeah. I hate that. I have a lot of reoccurring dreams where, like, I get... like into a house or like some kind of like building and can't get out. And and
that's
it's just
so
a
scary.
never ending building. Like every time you go through a door, and there's always people that I care about with me, and they are like, they're not understanding that I'm so scared and lost and confused, and like,
Yes.
and then I have to like literally tell myself like, this is not real, and like literally imagine a door in a wall somewhere and open it and it leads outside.
Yes.
Like, it's so ridiculous. I have dreams like that all the time.
I have a dream all the time about being in a speeding car and there's no one in the driver's seat and I'm like stuck either in the back seat or the passenger seat and I can't get to the brakes and I can't reach the steering wheel.
Oh.
So it's like impending crashing.
Yeah.
So then I really literally have to like wake up and like think about, it's not hard. I could reach the steering wheel from anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, get so fucking for real.
Yeah. It's so bizarre. My best friend's biggest fear is
being long-term isolated. Like never getting to be around anyone to have like conversations with or like do things with.
Probably. Yeah, I also have like I would say like one of my bigger fears in life is like not being successful.
Okay.
Like just the constant failure kind of thing, which is like not good for my mental health. I put death, but I didn't know.
I am kind of scared of being dead.
Yeah. Don't think about it. That's one that I don't like to fucking think about.
I know, right? Like, I don't know what my biggest fear is, but that's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Right? If one phrase had to sum up my best friend's view of life, which of the following would it be? A, the early bird catches the worm. B, that's what friends are for. C, all you need is love. D, sticks and stones will break my bones, but names will never hurt me.
I put B.
I don't know. I think I would be more D, sticks and stones for myself. For you, I put early bird catches the worm.
I guess it's either that or B. So
yeah, I would say I'm also kind of half B. So I wouldn't do that wrong. You know what? I would also say these phrases are really weird. And if this was open-ended and we got to pick the phrase out of our brains, we would have both gotten it right, probably.
I think you're right.
To an extent, so whatever.
My best friend's dream vacation would be skiing in the Alps, lying on a beach in Tahiti, going to a safari in Africa, or shopping in Paris. Beach in Tahiti.
Yeah, beach in Tahiti.
Yeah.
I was really close to like my own personal answer being a safari in Africa. I would love to see every animal, but that would be an hour or two out of a whole trip to Africa. So anyways, beach in Tahiti.
I agree. My best friend has had nightmares about failing a test, getting chased by a monster, getting lost, or falling. I put B through D.
Yeah, I do not worry about failing tests. No. So you're correct. For you, I put failing a test.
Yeah, I have had dreams about that for sure.
That's funny.
For sure.
The best gift I could ever give my best friend would be a book of poems, a trip around the world, a new computer, or a designer dress.
I put a trip around the world.
Yeah. That was so weird.
What?
We just said the exact same thing at the same time and
really?
even laughed the same.
Oh no.
That was weird.
We're
okay.
Gonna hear that back and I'm gonna be like, the fuck?
True or false? My best friend thinks that being nice is more important than being honest.
False.
False.
Yeah.
Good job. Oh, we're so close to being done. This page has my favorite question.
Okay. I thought that was the last page, to be honest. So
I did
here
too.
we go. When my best friend grows up, she wants to be
a photographer who has worldly recognized pieces.
Yeah. I put a mermaid.
Correct. That's kind of an insulting answer because I'm already one. So how am I going to be one?
Look, clearly you're not because you're scared of the ocean. So
in 15 years, my best friend will most likely be A, hitting the books in law school, B, living in New York and working on her first novel, C, traveling around the world, or D, building houses for the poor.
I put C, but I didn't really read D. But I would say C or D, but that's mostly because I know that you kind of like doing nice things for people.
Oh, that's so nice.
But I put C.
This makes me insecure about my answer for you because I also put C and D, that you'd be traveling around the world building houses for the poor.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
Yeah.
But I think if I ever started building houses for the poor, I'd do it in my own damn country first because there's so many people here that don't have places to live. Like, why the fuck? Not that those other people in other countries don't need the help, but like, we have so much shit going on in our backyard.
Yeah.
My best friend would most like to live in blank when she grows up. A, New York, B, California, C, Paris, or D, Hawaii.
Hawaii.
I was going to put Hawaii and then I was like, oh, California, because you've never been to Hawaii. How do you know?
Oh, I just know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I can't knock you on that.
outside of like, I think it should be left for Hawaii's being taken over so that the indigenous population can't afford to live there anymore and is being pushed out. I don't think that's okay at all.
No.
So
I agree.
if Hawaii could somehow grow another island, that would be just for foreigners. That's where I'd pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I put Hawaii for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I fucking love Hawaii.
When she grows up, my best friend, I skipped one. If my best friend had a time machine, she would rather travel to the past or travel to the future.
I put the past.
I put the past for you also. Here's the deal though. If my best friend had a time machine, she wouldn't be fucking stupid enough to only go to the past. She would do both.
Yeah. That's like my thing.
So-
And I don't think I'd really want to go. I don't know. We're not wrong.
Yeah, we're not wrong.
I don't want to
basically
overthink that one.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I could go on a half-hour tangent, but
When she grows up, my best friend wants to have A, 3 or more children, B, 2 children, C, 1 child, D, no children.
for you, I put no children.
Queen.
Yeah.
I put 1 child because I feel like you do want kids, but I don't think you want like a whole population.
Exact. Yeah, I would have accepted 2 or 1 child as the correct answer.
Yeah. Okay.
I also would maybe accept no children as an answer.
Yeah.
So, I'm down. When she grows up, my best friend would rather be famous or rich.
I put rich.
I put rich for you also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing my best friend wants most to achieve in her lifetime is,
Seeing every type of place in the world.
yeah, I put happiness.
Oh. Yeah, I do want happiness. Yeah.
Okay, now we have to total it up. So go count all your wrong answers so we can just see at what level we failed this. How many questions did you get right?
I got 70 3/4 questions correct. How about you?
I got 74.
Oh, good job.
And then it says, what does your score mean? Take a look. 50 to 80 BFF Brainiac. We're both BFF Brainiacs.
We
That's
knew
all that
it.
matters. Woo woo.
When you pointed out there was a grading scale, I saw the lowest option was and your name is ... And I was like, please don't let either of us be that.
Oh my God, that'd be so fucking
That'd
terrible.
be embarrassing.
It was
But
so fucking
anyways, we did pass the BFF quiz, so we are allowed to continue to have a podcast about friendship.
Yeah, I think we win for sure. We'll just leave that right there. There we go. We crushed it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I feel like it was entertaining. It was way longer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was just some fun friendship bonding time, which really, if you're not doing that, what are you doing? Think of new ways to bond with your friends, guys.
Yeah. I love hearing about like old stories of you before I knew you. Because
Yeah.
like I feel like you in the present day, I could predict almost anything about you, kind of in a sense.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think it's fucking silly to think about, tripping on your face in high school.
Yeah.
All those fun things. So maybe do a deep dive with your best friends, guys. Even if you've known your best friends your whole life, there's moments that you guys have not been together that you don't know about.
Or that you've forgotten about.
Yeah.
So
Thanks so much for listening, and make sure you subscribe, leave reviews, do all of the fun things, and go find us on socials.
yes, and we cannot wait to see you next week. New episode every Monday morning.
Let's go.
Love you. Good night. We're so good with the headphones.
Yeah, I know. The headphones are fucking so killer.